we're going to need additional funding. We're going to need additional funding.
That's exactly what I just asked about. And you said it was misinformation.
A few moments later.
You may not want that, but that's okay. That's what this president wants, and that's what the vice president wants. Thanks, everybody.
Peter Doocy made her quit again. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Get the merch link in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to give Pierre a little bit of credit because it's got to be hard defending the devil. It's got to be hard defending lies every day. Y'all know, I'm just being honest. I know that it's probably challenging. That's a tough job. I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit before the American people and get pressed on issues that I know I'm lying about. Just flat out lying. And they probably don't give her a lot of real estate to the talking points. Sometimes she just come out our rear end with some of the stuff she's saying. Just like this right here. And freaking Patriot of the Year goes to Peter Doocy when it comes to journalists. Roll the clip and watch her quit at the end of this. She quit. She literally had to pack up and walk out. She was so wrong. Roll the clip.
President Biden is fond of saying, show me your budget and I will tell you what you value. If he's got money for people in Lebanon right now, without Congress having to come back, what does it say about his values? There's not enough money right now for people in North Carolina who need it. That's not misinformation.
Wait, no, that is your whole premise of the question is misinformation, sir.
Who put her in this pantsuit? Ma'am, you look terrible in a pantsuit. It ain't even him. Look at the sleeves on this thing, on her suit jacket. You don't got no cufflinks or nothing. You don't have a hanky or nothing. Get out of that suit, woman.
What you do? Yes, it's misinformation.
Is there money to send to Lebanon right now?
I just mentioned to you that we provided more than $200 million to folks who are impacted in the area, and I just shared with you that people are deciding not to. People are deciding not to. Not wait.
To Congress that there's not enough money to help people.
We're
in North Carolina
talking about the SBA disaster loan.
That's
yes.
money for people in North Carolina,
and that's important. And people in North Carolina need that. Wait, this is nothing new. Peter, this is nothing new. Congress comes together, they provide money, millions of dollars, for disaster relief. We're asking them to do the job that they have been doing for some time.
From a letter that President Biden sent to Johnson, McConnell, Schumer, and Jeffries. The president's letter is not misinformation. Would you agree?
No, the way you're asking me the question is misinformation. There is money that we are allocating to the impacted areas, and there's money there to help people who truly need it. There are survivors who need the funding, and it's there.
That you don't like misinformation.
I actually said we have the money available to help survivors of Hurricane Helene and also Hurricane Milton. Now, there's going to be a shortfall, right? Because we don't know how bad Hurricane Milton is going to be. And so we're going to need additional funding. That's
exactly what I just asked about. And you said it was misinformation. Yes.
What you're asking me is why Congress needs to come back and do their job. That's what you're asking me. Congress needs to come back and do their job and provide extra assistance, extra funding to disaster relief fund. That's what Congress needs to do, and we're going to continue to urge that. You may not want that, but that's okay. That's what this president wants, and that's what the vice president wants. Thanks, everybody.
Goosebumps had to get out of there. What is she doing? She looked like Beetlejuice with that pantsuit on. Beetlejuice. She even had purple on like Beetlejuice. Somebody gave her the Beetlejuice blazer. Lady, what are you doing? You make enough money to get that tapered. You look like you got your boyfriend jacket on. Now, I know you date women, so you stud jacket on. All right, let me move on to it. Think about this for a minute, y'all. We gave $175 million to Lebanese. We literally fund Israel, and we're giving money to Lebanese. Put money in Lebanon. How in the do you justify funding a country and then funding the enemy? Now, maybe not the Lebanese, but the conflict in Lebanon has nothing to do with us. And if Israel does something in Lebanon, and it's catastrophic, that had nothing to do with us. We support Israel. Y'all giving billions of dollars to illegals. You giving billions of dollars to Ukraine, billions of dollars to Israel, Lebanon, Gaza, and then you have the mother freaking nerve. This should lose them the election. You have the nerve to then say Congress needs to act. Congress didn't have to act to give Lebanon $100-some million. Then why do we need Congress to do anything to give expedient relief or expedited relief to people who are in this country paying taxes? Generations of people paying taxes. And y'all just ain't got enough. And they showing up, FEMA showing up a week after everything is over. People they dead already. They house then floated down the river. This whole city's gone. We can't even find people. Y'all ain't on top of this in America. You on top of it in Israel. You on top of it in Gaza. You on top of it in Lebanon, in Taiwan. Y'all mother freakers are on top of this everywhere in the world except in the South. And I got a theory, and I know some of you guys probably will agree with me, is that I think that they're slow to move because this could change the election. You got rural America where most of the red votes are coming from in places in Georgia, in places in North Carolina, where there could be a possibility that the election could be swung because those people can't vote. They're either dead or they don't have anywhere to get to vote or get the votes extracted from the place that they are at. Many of them roadways are completely gone. They got to only get in and out through air. They probably don't have the infrastructure to go vote somewhere. Their votes won't count. We're going to do postpone the election. I mean, I just think that's why they don't care. The backlash is not going to be, to me, they think them not voting will outweigh the backlash. People got a short memory. In 20-some days, people forgot about this. But I'm hoping that the American people are waking up. These people, they just don't know what they're doing. It ain't really just about Republican, Democrat. It's about these people don't know what they're doing. Kamala Harris is on Call Him Little Daddy or something podcast, and Joe Biden on the beach. And I don't think they still have came out and made a strong statement to help the people with Hurricane Helene and now the new hurricane is coming and hitting Tampa. That's going to hit Tampa. I pray to God that it kind of get broke up on land before it start building momentum, or at least break up a little bit. They said it's probably going to be one of the worst ones in a century. So, these people don't know what they're doing. We don't know who's running our government. It's all a crap show. She giggling and laughing and cackling and can't answer a single question about the economy. I mean, it's bad when you can't answer a question about the economy and what you do for a living is be a politician. You know something ain't right. You know something ain't right. And they don't care because they just going to try to do what they did in 2020. But if we show up and show out, not enough rigging they can do. I'll see y'all in the next one.